Welcome into the pregame profile here as the Miners about to take on the Bucks in a few minutes here at Herman Brothers Field. I am Kevin Piel alongside Zebastian Valenzuela. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Doing well, thank you. Sebastian is our pregame profile for today's game. Now, Sebastian, last night you had a great outing. You were able to get out on the hill, throw 3 nice innings, and earn your first save of the season. How'd you feel last night?
I felt pretty good. I haven't pitched in a while, and due to some sickness, and I don't know, it just felt good to be back on the mound, just get some work in, and things were going well for me yesterday.
What pitches did you think were working the best? Because it seemed like you had everything going. You gave up just 2 hits and no runs in those 3 innings.
Well, the big thing yesterday, I was getting ahead with fastballs, and then after that, they were kind of just swinging at basically anything, just trying to get something going for them, because as you know, we're up by like 8 runs. And that worked to my advantage because they were being overly aggressive and basically were swinging at everything around the zone, so it worked in my favor.
And you're pitching in a staff that has had some fantastic numbers this year. Of course, the record stands for itself at 17-4 coming into this game, but have you been able to be a part and contribute to any pitching staff with this much talent like this?
Yeah, I've had different roles. I started for the first couple of games that I threw here, and then I've been relief. And I don't know, I just do my part wherever they need me. I'm pitching behind some great arms, so they make it kind of easy because they set the tone for you like in the beginning, and just you kind of feed off of what they've established out early in the field. So it's kind of fun. They're really dominant. What's our ERA right now? Like below 2?
Yeah, well below 2, closer to 1.
Yeah, so it's awesome. The pitching staff's been outstanding, and glad to be part of it.
Of course, and you attend Grand Canyon University.
Mm-hmm.
What's your major there? What are you hoping to come out with from college?
After college, I don't really know necessarily, but my major is business administration. I'm bilingual, so hopefully that could create an edge for me. So don't really know exactly what direction I'm going in, but pretty sure I'll figure it out as I go. This is going to be my junior year, so obviously I'm going to have to start thinking about what's going on there, but there's a little bit of time there.
So I guess a big year for you pitching-wise to figure out where you are in relation to trying to get into the major leagues and also with your career path.
Major leagues is always, every kid's dream, but sometimes you have to be realistic, see what's really out there, and, who knows, one day, knock on wood, you could break or tear something in your arm and you can't pitch anymore, but there's always that backup plan, which is school, so got to stay on that.
Of course. And so one of your teammates right now is actually transferring to Grand Canyon University at the end of this year, going into next year, and that's Brick Paskowitz. How cool is it to get to know one of your teammates before he attends your school with you in the fall?
Yeah, I've actually known Brick since high school. I played with him probably my junior year of high school. We've been in some tournaments together, playing on some travel ball teams, and he's a pretty good dude. We're going to love having him at Grand Canyon, and me playing summer ball with him right now, it's funny because we're just kind of renewing our friendship again. We're playing this new Boom Beach game together. We're actually on the same task force, so that's pretty fun. We're always talking about what we're going to do next and all that, so it's pretty cool.
I used to play a little bit of Clash of Clans myself. Was that a game you were interested in as well?
That's a little bit older than Boom Beach. I didn't really, it's kind of the same thing, but I got into it a little late when Boom Beach was up and rising, so, my brother's into Clash of Clans though, so I'm aware of what that game's all about.
All right, and in the days before you go pitching, such as before a start, do you have any music you like to listen to? What's on your playlist?
For the most part, to get a little hyped up, I put some EDM music, which is electric dance music. It's a bunch of random noise and beats that honestly they don't really make sense, but in my ears they sound pretty clean. I've been to a couple of concerts with some friends, so it kind of, they let the music grow on me. After experiencing that I ended up getting really into it, so it's a nice little session I have before a game that gets me pumped up for what's going to be going on the field.
And so you're here in Alaska now. You're a month in, 1 month to go. What do you hope is your biggest takeaway from this experience up here?
Honestly, I like meeting new people and all the guys that are on the club. Just hopefully that we build a relationship that lasts. I mean, a lifetime, obviously, but I mean, we're all gonna go in our different paths, and sooner or later, I feel like we'll see each other again, like in the future. But that's something that's pretty cool. Just getting to know what's out there and just seeing all the guys and them talking about how they do at their schools and how they're like grown to be and like their stories behind how they are or what led to them being here right now. So it's pretty cool. I mean, friendships, those are awesome.
Very good, Sebastian. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate
This
it.
has been your pregame profile with Zebastian Valenzuela. Now you know a little bit more about the Miners softball. When we come back, Miners and Bucks will be squaring off right here at Herman Brothers Field. Stay tuned. You're listening to Miners Baseball on the Miners Radio Network.